Hi YouTubers, it's Chase here from the EDC zone. Sorry about the sounding voice. Just have a bit of a cold, but I've been trying to get this review done for a number of weeks, but just haven't been able to get onto it. If you know me and you know me on Instagram and you've been following the EDC zone for a while, you know I do cases, I do sheaths, I do telephone, mobile phone cases, and so forth. So it's very EDC, everyday carry stuff. I was approached by a company called Skye Footwear, as you can see in front of you, and yes, I was asked to see if I could review some of their footwear, which is a bit of a first for me, but I thought I'd give it a go. Now I've had these for probably about 4 weeks now, so I've been wearing them predominantly, trying to every day, and I actually must admit straight off the bat I am quite impressed with these. They are very nice. They do have some awesome functionality compared to, say, some of my other footwear that I wear, which is just slip-on casual shoes type things, or I've got my Bloodstone steel cap boots that I wear as well, especially in winter time. So let's just get off the bat. The company is called Skye Footwear. They're based in Canada. So yes, these came all the way from Canada to Perth, Western Australia. So if you have a look on Google Maps, you'll be able to see how far they came. So they turnaround time wasn't too bad, considering it's got to come that distance. Now on their website, this is where I'm getting most of this information from, so bear with me. They basically have an impact and rebound inner sole. So you've got an inner sole in here, and it does feel, when you first put them on, especially for me, they're quite flat. So as you can see, they're very flat. So I'm used to having a shoe where it comes up here and it's conforms under here. The difference between this one is because the sole's flat, it's actually in the inner sole that conforms to your foot, so it does have that bit of a wave up there. They are very, very snug and comfortable. I'll go on to what I believe that's for. But definitely they've got a nice inner sole. It's built in deep gel heel cup for impact absorption in the heel strike zone. So that's something from their website. Now the other thing is the outer sole. This one here does have ultra soft shock absorbing foam rubber base, so that's again giving you a bit more, because these are designed for like running, so you can actually use these as a running shoe, but it's also, you know, nowadays a lot of people will run a little bit, then walk a little bit, and run a little bit, just so they're not impacting their knees, or their body's not being impacted as much if they're just constantly running. And especially if you're like me, I'm not the fittest person in the world. These have been brilliant. I've been out walking. I have a Fitbit Charge HR, so I try and do 10,000 steps a day. As my wife is going through cancer at the moment, we've been trying to be quite fit, and since I've had these, it's been great. I've been able to get out and about, and yeah, just have a good walk around, and my feet aren't sore. Next stage is it's called a loop lock, so LOP-LOK. Now this is going to be a patent pending system, and it's this. So no shoelaces. I find this is really snug. It just feels like it's just molds around your foot. It's very, very snug, but not to the point where it's too tight. It's actually quite relaxing on it, and easy to get on and off because of the material, which I'll talk about in a second. So it's just, funny enough, the first thing my kids thought, and I've got 3 of them, 16, 14 and 9, they thought they looked like diving shoes, or what we call aqua shoes over here in New Zealand and Australia. You go to the beach with, and they're made of like that wetsuit material, and that's what they thought they looked like initially. Now it's just comfortable. I just can't find that, you know, they won't slip off when I'm running or walking, and I've done a little bit of running, especially chasing my 9-year-old around, and they were just comfortable. I just couldn't get over how they felt. Now the 4-way stretch upper, so again, trying to get shoes on where you've got a new system and it's snug, how easy they get on and off. Well, I actually found that they were quite easy to get on and off. Let's see if I can show you. Bear with me for a sec. That's my foot, of course. So, just like that. Nice and snug. And like I said, they are very comfortable. I just like how they fit. Now, I'm a size 10. Some shoes I'm a size 11. And some shoes just feel like I'm a clown in them because they're just so big. With these things, it's the first time I've actually had a pair of shoes that have actually just fitted snugly. I still have a bit of room in the top here as well, because I've always find down here it gets too tight because you just don't have enough room in here. But this, it just fits nicely. I just out of the bat straight into it, no blisters, no nothing, which is a first really, because a lot of time you have to wear them in, and under here I normally will get it rubbing, and you'll normally get your socks will see they're wearing in the back, which unfortunately has happened with a number of my shoes. Yeah, there's nothing much else I can really say about these shoes. I mean, there is a Kickstarter online. I'll have all of their information from their website and where you can get them. They do ship worldwide. You will need to check their website for costings in regards to your location. But for my first pair of shoes that I've reviewed, I can't say anything bad about them. They have a number of colour options, I believe. This one does come in white and black. Now, bear with me, I'm trying to remember how to pronounce this. It's a bit of an unusual name. Rbutus, R-B-U-T-U-S is the model of this one. And they have the POWL, P-O-W-L-L, and the Lons, L-O-N-S, is a couple of their styles. But definitely well worth you checking out if you're really wanting to get something that's a bit universal, that can help you out if you're running, walking, even tramping. You know, you can wear these with your shorts. I have cargo shorts in the summertime, and as you saw before, I've got some cargo pants on. These are Hard Yakka, Australian brand, and they look good with that as well. Now, I'm looking forward to it. We do cruising on cruise ships at least once a year if we can. Maybe a bit more now that my wife's going through quite a rough time at the moment. She's looking forward to them. This type of product would just be phenomenal. I can't get over how much support and just how snug these things are. You know, I was a bit dubious at first looking at, you know, this part here, thinking, oh, how secure is it going to be? Is it going to be strong enough, secure enough in regards to, you know, compared to, say, shoelaces or to other types of shoes. Just give me a second, I'll show you some other shoes that I've got and I'll compare them to it, and I'll show them. So these are the ones that I normally wear. These are from a company called Rivers over here in Australia. So you compare this, there's no real, it's just like a rubber base, there's no real support there, and it's just a basic thing. The problem with these types of things is that they stretch. Now it does look like a boat now because these have stretched this way. You can see that there's been a lot of wear on the tip and it's very thin, so these have been thrown out and replaced with these now. So make your own mind up on these. They may not be suiting your style, but like I said, I can't get over the workmanship on this. I've never heard of the company before, but as I said before, I was approached on my website, the edczone.com, to have a look at their product, and I have been putting them through their paces, like I said, for the last 4 weeks or so, and just been highly impressed. My wife thought that they actually look very smart. You could dress them up and dress them down, so I think there is a lot of versatility with them, and like they say on their website, it's not just for running, it's walking, hiking, playtime, it's just anything where you want to have something that's comfortable, and available to be put on reasonably fast. And now I've also had my 16-year-old son, who's 6'3". He's a size 10, size 9 times 10, and he tried them on. Now he's got a pair of Nike Jordan type shoes that he's got recently. Now I've got a photo of them which I'll have on my review comparison type thing, just looking at them. And he thought these ones were a lot more comfortable than his high tops, his Nike Air Jordans. So that's quite funny. I was just taking that from a 16-year-old's point of view. So hopefully you enjoyed this review and I don't sound too bad with my cold. Thank you so much at Skye Footwear for sending me these shoes. Very much appreciative. Yeah, I'll keep wearing them, and check out my Instagram account, as you'll see at the EDC Zone. I have been wearing them for quite a bit. Did a bit of basketball with my son. They held up very, very well. But yeah, thank you very much for listening to this, and I hope you actually took something from it. And I'll catch you later. Thank you.